Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Hope you're all well. Okay, one of my viewers, Zay, she wants to know, could I do a review of her farm? Now, as you know, in all my other videos, I do reviews. If you guys want me to have a look at your farms and see if there's anything that that could need changing or anything added to it, let me know in the comments, and most certainly I'll go and have a look at your farm, and we'll do a video, and we can go from there. But this viewer Zay messaged me a couple of days ago and said, would I view her farm? So without further ado, we will go to Zay. Right. Okay, now the minute I've clicked on that there, I can see this is going to be very nice. Just that picture, just there. As you can see there, as she's got everything arranged, you can see. So I'll win off this crate first. Oh, I did. Oh, thank you very much, Zay. Right, this area here, I think is, I don't know whether that's left for a purpose or whether she's got a design going in there. I do sound a bit croaky. I've been not been too well. I've had a cough and a bit of a cold, so I do apologise if I sound a bit croaky. Okay, yeah. So lovely golden wall around the outside with the small conifers in between. Looks very nice. And like I say, I don't know whether this is left as a large green area or whether there's a design going in there. But wow, beautiful, absolutely stunning. Yeah, that's quality. You've got the combination there of the white the white fence and the purples and the pinks and the greens and the whites, all contrasting. Absolutely beautiful. Really nice. And you've got the height at the back with the trees. You've got the blood trees behind the statue. You've got the trumpet trees and the prunus trees there in between, the purple trees. Beautiful design. Really nice. We move on to this design here. Again, same sort of theme, but beautiful. Look at that. Back garden that you could just go and sit there by the pool. Really nice. And just got that little swing there, just creeping out behind the tree. Really nice. And you've got the deco there fully built. It's really nice with the little white hanging baskets and the purple flowers and the butterflies. Really nice. I like it, what I see at the moment. This is very good. Very good. Okay, so we've got this area along the back there. Looks as though there's a couple of machines hidden just in the back of there. But on looking at that along the wall, instead of it just being a load of trees being boring along the cliff face, she just added a few coffee bushes. And she's mixed the trees up in between using the acacia trees and the blood trees and the peach trees behind. Lovely variation there of colour, and the roses at the front gives it that little bit of depth. You know, it's really nice. And then the brook along the front. And where she's got the blackberry bushes at the front there and the wall gives it that height. So it looks as though the brook is sat down in like a little valley. Really good. Really good. A few machines there dotted around with the gnomes on standby there, look. Very good. We go to this area here. This is nice. Yeah, with all the ornaments that you can win in the valley. And the golden tree. Level 200, or I think it's level 200. No, it can't be because she's only level 139. Is it level 100 you get the gold tree? Must be. Yeah, so very nice. And you got the little panel impact fencing around the side there and a few crops growing at the front. Very nice. Eye-catching. Loads of colour and well balanced. Beautiful. Yeah, a little summer house there with the birds. And the red tires there with the red flowers. Beautiful. Bench either side, symmetrical. Always looks nice if you do it symmetrical. Look at this. Look at that. Little archway. Just going up towards the spa, and then you've got the little palm there in the little pond area with the white star flowers. Beautiful. And then the drinking trough, or where you wash your hands. Beautiful. Raspberries either side. Lovely, lovely colour array there. That's beautiful. Obviously, when these blackberries have grown up, it'll give it the full effect, but absolutely brilliant. Lovely use of the path. Not too much path. It's just the right amount. And like I say, you've got the path there going up like a stepping stone effect. Beautiful. Got the little boat there tucked up by the side of the river. Yeah, I really do like this. Really nice. I mean, like I say, I'm a designer myself, as you all know. And when I go onto some of these farms and I see some of the designs that you guys have done, some of them can actually blow me away. You know, they're like really, really good. And I think, wow, you know, and that, believe it or not, can give me ideas. I think, wow, look how they've done this, or look how they've done that. I'm going to try that in a different way on mine and enhance on it. And that's how I get the, you know, the designs to look really, really good. And, you know, so yeah, it's really good. I mean, just something as simple as that, just a tiny little area. You got some daffodils and some flame lamps there, and the deer scare in the middle, and a cactus at the back. Just that little area there. Balanced, symmetrical, beautiful. Little bits of log path there, and so, you know, it just breaks up. You've got the white path, the log path, and the dirt path. Nice combination of the three there. Really nice. Little area there where you can walk up there and sit down and have a drink at the table there. As long as you don't stand on the hamster or the guinea pig there when you go and sit down. Look at him, like fast asleep. Look at him, look. Oh, and then we got the lovely straw bench there set up into the trees with the guitar and everything. Beautiful. And instead of having the the silo there all out in the open, it's just secluded there back, and it just makes it look really, really, it's just secluded and warm. It just looks cozy. Really, really nice. Couple of little planted areas. Some pumpkins there. Brilliant. The animals there, like I say, there's not a lot you can do with the animals. Same as on my farm. You've got to just put them there and do what you can around. Some wishing wells and some hay carts. And the creamery. Very, very nice. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah. Perhaps you could add a few pieces of muddy path there where the dogs are led, like a trail where they sort of run up and down. That would look quite nice. But you got your clothes, look, in between the... Yeah, that's brilliant. You know, a little clothes stand in between the washing machine. Washing machine. What on earth am I on about? Right, guys, where's there a washing machine there? Dear me. A loom and a sewing machine. Washing machine. Oh, dear me. There's a little flower shop with the gnomes outside, matching again, pink. And some flowers, the different roses out the back. That's very nice. So this side, awesome. Couple of little changes that I'd make there. I'll go through that in a little bit. You've got the car parked outside there. Brilliant. Right, okay, this side, what we got? Let's go down here. Nice, very nice. I like the way that you put the olive trees around the back. Gives it that height. Again, that nice secluded area there. And when the height of the trees at the back brings that feature forward, you know, when you look at it, instead of it being flat, it sort of comes at you. because you've got the height behind. Very, very nice. Yeah, really like that. This area again, color coordinated. You got the air balloon. It looks like a little candy area, you know. It's all, in fact, they got the candy machine there as well. Look, just really, really nice, balanced balloon in the middle, and the fencing around the outside. Very, very nice. Good use of the path as well, not too much, and balanced. Very, very nice. And then you've got the tea tent there. There's some white slabs around, there's some boards and that, and the benches. Very, very nice. Oh my goodness, somebody's been busy on the shuffling, on the derby. Little cart in the middle. It's very, very nice. And then you've got your donk. Look at them, look. Look at them, fast asleep. Boo! Oh, I do apologise if I've made you jump. I'm trying to wake them donkeys up, look. Oh dear. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. And they've got it set up, look, so that when you whistle the horses, they'll run from this side, they'll go around there, back up, along, and back down to the stable. That's good. That's what I want, those Taparia horses. Very, very nice. Zay, you've worked hard on this, I can tell. It's a lot of thought and a lot of hard work and a lot of time. Even this, you see. Now, I go on about colours clashing. You know, there's certain ways that you can put things and certain things that will go against something and some things that don't. Now, obviously, if you were to put those red bars against the red trees, they're going to clash. But very cleverly, you can put the green trees in between the red, okay, and then green ornaments to the front of the red bars. And then you get that lovely combination. You get that lovely blend so it doesn't clash. Again, very, very well done. The yellows and the greens there behind the stables. So awesome. Really, really good. Look at all them scarecrows, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 scarecrows. You have been busy shuffling. Okay. So we've had a look at the farm so far, and I can see just 2 things that I would change there if I was to change anything. Okay. Now, I don't want you to look at it and say, oh my God, I've got to change this then, because this is your design. And if you like it how you like it, that is entirely up to you. You know, you can just ignore what I say, or you can take some advice as to what I would do if this was my farm. So what I would do, first of all, just 2 things, just 2 minor changes, possibly 3. We'll go to this one first. Okay, you've got this beautiful, beautiful design here, lovely array of colour. But what you've got here is you've got this piece of fence and you've got a large green area just there. Now, okay, you could say, well, you know, I want a bit of grass there. That's absolutely fine. What I would have done there, I would have taken away that purple tall flower, you know, those ones that are in a stone trough. And I would bring that path down to where that flower is, then in front of the small bush, and then out towards these slabs. Now, what that does is that breaks up that green area, because I'll give you an example. This is all to do with your peripheral vision, okay? If you now look at that green area, okay, focus on that green area, okay? Now, when I zoom out, okay, now look at the whole design, and that green area stands out above the feature, okay? It's saying there's something missing. So something in there just to break it up, a bit of path, and that will complete that design. I mean, that's entirely up to you, Zay. You know, if you like that bit of grass there, absolutely fine. But from a designer's point of view, I could look at that, and that green definitely stands out, you know. I'll give you an example. See this area here, okay? Now, if I zoom out as far as I can go, okay, to there. Now, if you look at all that picture, the whole of that picture, with all the designs and the house and the truck and everything there, what is overpowering more than anything else? What is overpowering what's taking your eyes away from those designs? This area, this large area. So if you scale it down to the small area, that green area now is more prominent, and you can see that it's just taken away the edge of that design. Other than that, superb. 10 out of 10. Brilliant. The other, I'm not going to say problem, but it would be, it would puzzle me a little bit. You've got a beautiful garden here in the back of your farmhouse. Now, you've got a bench that you can sit on. You've got a swimming pool that you can go and swim in. You've got 2 chairs there, a swing bed that you can go on, and a corner area. Right, now my question would be, how do you get in? How do you get in to that area? If I was, you know, I like designs to be true to real life, and this is absolutely nailed on, true to real life. But for real life, how do you get into that garden? There is no way in or out of that garden. You've got the fence there up against the, right up against the back of the house. And there's no path coming from the house going out into that back garden. That might be how you like it, you know, but that was one thing that I picked up on when I looked over it. There is a little bit of a path there to the side where the moped is, but there's no way into that back garden. Now, perhaps if you had a little gateway from, you know, from the side here, or made a little gangway there, just from the house into that area, that would top it off. That would, you know, be really, really good. But like I say, you know, that these are only my opinions. If ever I view any of your farms and towns and everything, I won't be there to just pull everything apart and say, oh, this is wrong, this is, you know, I will only advise and tell you what I, as a designer, would be looking at to make your farm look that little bit better again. Not better, better again. You know, just to add to it. If you agree, you agree. If you don't agree, you don't agree. Absolutely fine. That's why I'm here, to help you guys and give you a few pointers. So we've looked at the top part. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Perhaps I'd add a little bit of colour in between those white urns there. Just something, you know, move the tea lights in between, or just add something in between so it doesn't look so sparse in between those tubs there. But other than that, absolutely spot on. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. 10 out of 10. Okay, we will now go to the town. So we are now moving on to the town. Okay, we'll have a look at this. Very nice, nicely balanced. You got the little policeman, or I think he's a policeman, stood in the entrance there, guarding the town hall. Lovely little waterfall there, coming from the trees there in the back. Got your bee sticks there in a line. Very, very nice. Lovely array of colour. Beautiful blue tree there, the ceanothus. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, again, can't really fault it. If I was to change anything, it would be this area here. Now you've got the wonder tree, and you've got the painted rocks. You've got the dark slabs around the outside. But what I would definitely change there, if it was me, you've got the you've alternated the pink and the purple and the orange flowers. Now, when you zoom in, those flowers are vibrant. They're very nice. When you zoom out, okay, now those flowers are blending with the black slabs. They're blending, you see. So it doesn't look so... It's nice, don't get me wrong. It does look nice when you zoom in. Beautiful. The colours go with the painted rocks. And it all, it all goes. But when you zoom out, as people are going to look at this, like from that sort of area, those colours are blending with the slabs. So perhaps you could just put something different around the outside of there, just to really, because that design there is your main feature of the town. So you really want that to stand out. As people go onto that town, you want that to hit you, bang, really, really stand out. So it might cost a few coins to do it, but change it up a little bit with some colour, a bit bigger, a little bit of height to it. Not too much height, because obviously you don't want to cover this area, but certainly mix it up a little bit more with some different colour so that it doesn't blend. And you can always tell when you put stuff in there, when you put a couple of things in, zoom out and see if it blends, if it stands out, or whether it clashes with the slabs. Other than that, really, really good. You've got a burger in that. Oh, I looked at the trees there and thought it was a giant burger. Where's she got that from? It's on the truck. Oh dear me. It's nice there. Yeah, you've got that beautiful vase that we got in the farm pass. Really, really nice. But the only problem I can see there, again, when you zoom out, you're losing the effect because it's clashing with the flowers that are around the base of that tree. It might sound to you that it's very picky, but when you zoom in really close, that will stand out. But again, as you zoom out, that vase and flower decoration is just disappearing in amongst those flowers, so you're not getting the full effect of that urn. So perhaps you could move it to, I don't know, where the fern is at the front, or something like that, just on the corner there, just away a bit from that tree. Or perhaps move this tree, I don't think it would go anymore, move it one place to the right. I don't know what room you've got, but other than that, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this area here, lovely, with the elephants and there on the entrance. Beautiful water coming down through. You've got the water there looking as though it's coming from the actual river itself, flowing down. You've got the palm trees arcing over. Beautiful, really, really nice. And you've got the path in between there, and it's not too much path there because obviously you've compensated with height at the back and the front. So you've got plenty of greenery at the back, plenty of greenery at the front, and then you've got that lovely avenue of slabs in the middle, and it's broken up with that statue of is it a monkey? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, really good. You got your geckos going on there, and you've got a little bird table tucked away. See all the little fine details. Really, really adds to it. It's not just about plonking something there and thinking, oh, that'll do. If you really take your time and look at, what you can imagine it being there in real life, your design will come to life. Just simple things like, little rocks in between and broken logs and colourful plants, just all adds to the effect. And then we come on to the hippo. Got their own little area there. It's nice because you've got their own little areas. The areas for the zebras and that. Little hippo area there. They've got their own little area. And then, wow, that's pretty. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, lovely. And they've got their own little area. Perhaps I would just, either side of that gorilla, I would take one piece of wall away either side, not at the back, just those two pieces at the side, and have something like a tall grass either side, so it looks as though the gorilla and his baby stood in amongst the greenery. You don't want too much wall. If you've got too much of that white capped wall, it will start to overtake the design. Again, you see, if you've got too much wall, it's going to overpower all this area. You see, again, you've got that area there, a couple of pieces of white wall just peeking through there, just enough. But if you come to this area, see in the middle of the design, just a little bit too much, just a couple of pieces too much. So if you just had a bit of green either side of that gorilla, what that green would do is that'll cover these caps a little bit, so it just softens it a little bit. But other than that, Zay, brilliant. Really, really impressed. The Tundra, yeah. There's not a lot we can do with the Tundra. I mean, I'm yet to design mine, but yeah, it's all about snowmen and icicles and frosty and trees and that with the snow on. I know Ricky always says in his streams, you know, don't ever cut your trees down. Now, this is one area that I've sort of regretted cutting down, really, because it brings the snow on the trees actually brings the snow effect more forward. Whereas if you plant normal green trees there, you've got two snowy ones at the back and then green at the front. It just doesn't look so that was the only regret really on my main town, was getting rid of those trees with the snow on. So I would advise you that if you have got your sanctuary with the trees, just keep those trees, because you won't ever get them back once you've cut them down, unless they bring trees with snow in the game. So again, another 10. Absolutely brilliant. Like I say, just tidy this little bit up here. Just a bit of greenery, just to soften those bits of wall. Other than that, top class. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Those flowers just around there, but still looks really, really nice. And then last but not least, we move on to the beach. Quite a bit going on there. We've got the campfire and the wreck, and the little swing there in the corner. And you've got your little Molly in a bucket, as I call it. I got that because I got a little dog called Molly, and she likes going on the beach. She might bark now because there's an helicopter going over outside. She don't know what it is. Things like that, thunder and helicopters and planes, sets her off. Right, yeah, very, very nice. A few sand pieces around the outside, and you got the fish going along the front there. And then we got this side here with the surfboard and that, and the lovely fence around the outside, and the little shack there, and the little sand dog. Perhaps I'd have the sand dog more in view. You know, you're looking at that beach there. Perhaps you could move this surfboard, move this one post in front of Bert there, whatever his name is, move that along one, and then get the sand dog and put on this corner, something like that. You've got it just slightly out of view there. You want that. That's a lovely feature, so you want that within the feature. But no, I mean, there are things that you can change on here, but I mean, if you like the way that your farm and town and everything looks, by all means keep it as you've got it. It's like I said, it's my opinions on things. You know, as a designer, I can look at stuff and things will stand out to me, and quite possibly those things won't stand out to you. I know what to sort of look for when I'm looking in designs. But wow, that was well worth taking a look, because that is really, really good. So I'm that impressed. Really, really am impressed with this design. A couple of small little changes, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed viewing this farm and town and everything. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I think Zay has done an absolute remarkable job. Beautiful balance, lovely arrays of colour, all placed out absolutely superb. In fact, what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to give you another preview of the farm. So enjoy. So there it is. I do apologise for that coming up saying low battery. Everything is done on my mobile phone, so I do apologise. I really do, Zay. You know, I don't want it to spoil your video. So again, I do apologise. So that is Zay's farm, a review, and I am more than impressed with your designing and what you've done. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and yeah, really good. So again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and pass on the videos with all your friends. Let me know in the comments what you think of the review, and yeah, we will see you very shortly in the next Scatterbrook Farm video. So till then, take care and cheerio.